Do you know that more than 60% of older adults regularly wake up in the middle of the night and feel tired the next morning? This condition is not just a normal part of aging. It is actually a sign that your body may be lacking important vitamins that directly affect deep sleep and overall sleep quality. I understand that having trouble sleeping and waking up many times during the night can leave you feeling exhausted, anxious, and deeply affect your overall health. But do not worry. In this article, I will share with you the essential vitamins that can naturally and effectively improve deep sleep without the need for sleeping pills or harmful methods. You will learn how your body once relied on these nutrients and how simply restoring the right vitamins can help you sleep well again. If you are over 60, please read this article to the end to change the way you take care of your health every day. Which country are you reading this from? Leave a comment to let us know and share more useful information. Do not forget to follow and leave your questions or thoughts so we can improve sleep for older adults together. Waking up in the middle of the night is not a normal part of aging. It is actually a sign that your body is changing in ways you may have never considered. As we grow older, the body's ability to produce melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep, decreases significantly. Melatonin helps you fall asleep more easily and supports continuous, deep, and restorative sleep. In addition, the aging body also loses efficiency in converting tryptophan, an important amino acid found in food, into serotonin and then into melatonin. This process is essential for calming the mind and allowing you to enter deep sleep. When this process becomes less effective, it becomes easier to wake up during the night or struggle to fall back asleep. Furthermore, the digestive system in older adults does not absorb nutrients as effectively as it once did. This leads to a shortage of vitamins and minerals that are essential for sleep. These deficiencies are often overlooked, even by many doctors and patients, because they do not show immediate or obvious symptoms. A report from Harvard University has pointed out that changes in the ability to absorb vitamins B6 and D can directly affect sleep and the natural sleep cycle in older adults. Not only that, mental stress and chronic health conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, or arthritis can also create disruptions that make sleep more fragmented. These symptoms combine and make it easier for older adults to wake up multiple times at night and find it difficult to fall back asleep, leading to long-term fatigue. Which vitamin do you think could be the first key to helping your body restore its sleep? Let us explore the important roles of each vitamin in the next section. The first vitamin B6. Many people over the age of 60 often complain that they feel sleepy in the evening but wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning and cannot fall back asleep. They try drinking warm milk, listening to soft music, turning off all the lights, even using essential oils, but nothing seems to work. The deeper cause of this issue lies in a biological conversion process that has slowed down with age. The key to restarting that process is vitamin B6. When you eat foods that contain tryptophan, such as bananas, oats, or eggs, your body needs vitamin B6 to convert tryptophan into serotonin. Serotonin is the substance that helps you feel relaxed in the evening. From serotonin, the body then produces melatonin, the core hormone that helps you enter deep sleep. Without enough vitamin B6, this conversion chain is disrupted, leaving you feeling tired but unable to fall asleep, or sleeping without reaching a deep state. One clear example is Margaret, age 72, who lives in the state of Ohio. She once came to the clinic looking exhausted and whispered, "I go to bed at 9:30 every night, but I'm wide awake by 2 a.m. I stare at the ceiling, my head's spinning, and I just cannot sleep again." After reviewing her diet and running a light test, We found that she was low in vitamin B6 even though she was eating full meals. The reason was that her older age had reduced her digestive absorption, and the blood pressure medication she was taking had further depleted her B6 levels. The solution was surprisingly simple. Each evening, about an hour before bed, she took one chewable tablet containing 50 milligrams of vitamin B6 along with a warm glass of almond milk. After just 5 nights, she returned to the clinic with a gentle smile and said, "I slept straight through the night, just like I used to in my 40s. Margaret's story is not rare. It is supported by a 2010 study from the University of Adelaide, which showed that older adults who supplement with vitamin B6 experience deeper sleep, fewer nighttime awakenings, and improved dream quality, a sign that REM sleep has been restored. So if you have already tried changing your sleep habits but still find no improvement, it may be that your brain is lacking the signals from vitamin B6 needed to naturally begin the sleep cycle. The second vitamin, vitamin D. If you often lie in bed for hours without falling asleep, or if you fall asleep but wake up at 3 a.m. and cannot return to sleep, it may be because your internal body clock is out of sync. Inside our body, there is a system known as the day-night circadian rhythm. It controls the feeling of sleepiness when it gets dark and alertness when the sun rises. Vitamin D is one of the key factors that helps this internal clock run on the right schedule. After the age of 60, the skin becomes thinner and loses its ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight. At the same time, spending less time outdoors, especially in the morning, causes vitamin D levels in the blood to drop sharply. This leads to an imbalance in the production of melatonin at night. One example I remember well is Harold, age 68, a retired post office manager from Arizona. He shared, "I get into bed at 10 p.m., but I just cannot fall asleep until almost midnight. And when I do finally fall asleep, I only sleep for a few hours before waking up again." When we tested his blood, his vitamin D level was only 16 nanograms per milliliter, far below the minimum recommended level of 30 nanograms. I guided him to begin each morning with 2000 IU of vitamin D3 taken with breakfast, along with a 10-minute walk outdoors during sunrise. After 2 weeks, Harold returned with bright eyes and said, "I no longer toss and turn during the night. I lie down, exhale, and drift into sleep." This story is fully supported by a 2018 study in the journal Nutrients, which found that older adults with sufficient vitamin D levels had longer sleep duration, fewer early awakenings, and better overall sleep quality. Vitamin D does not make you sleepy, but it sends a signal to the brain that it is time to rest. This helps sleep come naturally, gently, and deeply, just like in younger years. If you have already changed your sleep habits but still see no results, the problem might lie in your exposure to daylight and the vitamin D your body is missing. The third vitamin, vitamin C. There are people who go to bed on time, avoid eating dinner too late, and even stop drinking coffee early in the afternoon. Yet they still wake up at 1 or 2 a.m. every night with a racing heartbeat, an uneasy mind, and no way to fall back asleep. In many cases, the cause is not physical but lies in chronic stress and low-grade inflammation in the body. This is exactly where vitamin C plays its special role. When the body experiences stress, whether from emotions, illness, or mild inflammation, the adrenal glands release a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is the hormone that keeps you alert and helps you respond to danger. But if cortisol levels remain high at night, it prevents the brain from entering a deep state of rest. Over time, this leads to insomnia, irregular nighttime heart rhythms, restlessness, and even heavy, disturbing dreams. Vitamin C acts as a powerful antioxidant that neutralizes free radicals. reduces cellular inflammation, and especially helps regulate cortisol back to normal levels. This allows the nervous system to shift naturally into a relaxed state. I clearly remember Eleanor, age 74, a retired nurse living in Pennsylvania, who came to me with dark circles under her eyes after many nights of poor sleep. She quietly said, "I'm not sad. I am not worried about anything, but every night I wake up at the same time. It feels like my heart will not rest." After testing and speaking with her, I discovered she had a severe vitamin C deficiency. I suggested she start a new routine: 250 milligrams of vitamin C in liquid form, mixed with warm water and a slice of fresh orange, taken about an hour before bedtime. After just 10 days, she called me back with a lighter voice and said, "I slept through the night. No more tossing, no more waking up suddenly." A study published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience in 2014 also confirmed that older adults with higher levels of vitamin C tend to sleep more deeply, wake up less during the night, and feel more positive in the morning. Vitamin C is not a sleeping pill. It is a tool that helps the nervous system relearn how to relax and believe it is truly time to rest. The fourth vitamin, vitamin E. If you are living with high blood pressure, diabetes, joint pain, or heart disease, then you may also be familiar with the feeling of restless sleep, waking up several times during the night, feeling hot, having restless legs, and a mind that refuses to shut off. These symptoms are not just simple insomnia, they are signs that your body is being affected by chronic inflammation that silently occurs during the night. One of the essential nutrients that helps you fight against this is vitamin E. Unlike other vitamins that help produce melatonin, vitamin E works by protecting nerve cells and blood vessels in the brain from free radicals and inflammatory responses. This helps maintain steady blood flow to the brain and keep sleep signals stable throughout the night. I still remember John, age 76, a retired firefighter living in Michigan. He shared, "I fall asleep easily, but at 1 a.m., I wake up feeling uncomfortable. My legs won't stay still, and sometimes I sweat," even though he was managing his blood sugar and blood pressure well with medication. His sleep was still frequently interrupted. When we checked his micronutrient levels, we found that his blood vitamin E was below the safe threshold. We started him on a supplement of 200 IU of mixed tocopherol vitamin E taken after dinner. After about 2 weeks, John returned with a relaxed look in his eyes and said, "I slept straight from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., no waking up, no dreams. For the first time in years, I felt like I truly slept." A study published in the journal Clinical Nutrition ESPEN in 2019 also confirmed that older adults with underlying health conditions who take enough vitamin E can improve their REM sleep cycles, reduce symptoms of restless leg syndrome, and experience fewer awakenings caused by nighttime sweating. Vitamin E does not induce sleep, but it helps the brain and blood vessels function smoothly, reduce disturbances, and protect the centers in the brain that regulate sleep. This allows the body to enter a natural state of rest and maintain it until morning. Many older adults take their vitamins regularly every day but still cannot sleep well. They try changing their bedtime, using essential oils, listening to soft music, yet their sleep remains light and disturbed. The problem is not with each individual vitamin, but with how you combine them according to your natural circadian rhythm. Each nutrient plays its own role, but if taken at the wrong time, the body will not receive a clear signal to enter sleep. Walter, age 80, a veteran living in Oregon, had this exact issue. He shared that he could fall asleep easily, but always woke up at 1:30 a.m. and could never return to sleep. After many years of trying ineffective methods, he came to see me with clear fatigue on his face. We did not use any medication. Instead, we rebuilt his rest schedule by coordinating the timing of his vitamins with gentle lifestyle habits. In the morning, right after breakfast and light exposure to natural sunlight, he took 2000 IU of vitamin D3 and 500 micrograms of vitamin B12 under the tongue. These two helped wake up the brain, reset the internal body clock, and boost daytime alertness. After dinner, he drank a warm glass of water with 250 milligrams of vitamin C and took one vitamin E capsule. This pair helped calm the nervous system, reduce inflammation, and stabilize blood vessels in the brain to prepare for rest. 45 minutes before bed, he took a low dose of 50 milligrams of vitamin B6 along with a few sips of warm almond milk. Along with this, he turned off all blue light sources, left on a dim nightlight, and sat quietly for 10 minutes of deep breathing. After about 10 days, Walter called back and simply said that he had slept straight through the night, without waking up, without tossing and turning. This was not magic. It was the result of harmonizing biological signals, consistent habits, and the nutrients the body had been missing. When all these elements are aligned at the right time and in the right way, your body will naturally know when to sleep, when to rest, and when to wake up feeling refreshed, just like in your younger years. The fifth vitamin B12. Many older adults share that they sleep a full 7 hours every night, yet still wake up with a heavy head, poor focus, forgetfulness, and a feeling as if they never truly rested. This is a very common condition after the age of 60 and is often mistaken for early signs of aging. However, the deeper cause may actually be a deficiency in vitamin B12. After middle age, the stomach begins to produce less of a protein called intrinsic factor, which is necessary for the body to absorb B12 from food. In addition, some long-term medications, such as those for stomach issues, diabetes, or high blood pressure, can interfere with B12 absorption. This causes B12 levels in the blood to gradually drop without obvious symptoms until sleep and memory begin to suffer. Vitamin B12 plays an important role in protecting the myelin sheath of nerve cells, maintaining stable nerve signals, and especially in supporting the slow wave phase of sleep, which is the most important stage for brain recovery. Carol, age 81, a retired elementary school teacher from Vermont, is a perfect example. She said, "I have nothing to worry about. I'm not taking any unusual medicine. I go to bed early and on time, but every morning I wake up feeling like my brain hasn't turned on. Everything feels foggy, and I forget things so easily." After testing, we found her B12 level was only 240 picograms, which is below the ideal range for optimal nerve function. I guided her to start taking 500 micrograms of B12 in the methylcobalamin form, which is easier to absorb, under the tongue each morning. After 3 weeks, she returned with a gentle smile and said, "I sleep more deeply now, no more vivid or confusing dreams. In the morning, my mind feels clear, and I even remember things I had long forgotten." A study in the journal Neuroscience Letters also confirmed that older adults with low B12 levels experience poor REM sleep and morning confusion. But when given the proper dose, both sleep quality and mental clarity improve significantly. Vitamin B12 is not a sedative. It is the key that allows your brain to truly rest and wake up feeling clear and alert. After everything we have shared, I hope you now understand that insomnia after the age of 60 is not something you must accept. It is not only caused by age, it also comes from a lack of important nutrients that your body once produced and absorbed easily when you were younger. We have explored 5 familiar vitamins that hold the natural power to restore sleep. B6 helps start the sleep hormone. D regulates your day-night rhythm. C eases tension. E protects the nervous system, and B12 helps your brain wake up clearly. What matters most is not taking more, but taking them at the right time, in the right way, and combining them with a calm, steady lifestyle. When these nutrients are arranged like a gentle symphony, your body will know when to rest and when to recover. You do not need strong sleeping pills or complex treatments. A warm glass of water with vitamins before bed, a light morning walk in the sunlight, and a few minutes of deep breathing before lying down. These are the small steps that can help you slowly bring back the deep sleep you thought was lost. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and share it with your loved ones. We will continue to bring you more content on nutrition, gentle exercise, and natural remedies to improve your health in later life. And if you are using any vitamins to improve your sleep, please leave a comment below. Your experience could be a meaningful gift to others who are also on the journey to reclaim peaceful sleep. A full night's sleep after 60 is not a luxury, it is within your reach if you begin today. With small steps and kind choices for yourself,